I'm looking at the fire, some inches above the flames, just like you said. And my mind goes back to in my head, and I wonder how you were as a kid. What season was the best season to listen to stories at home, and what kind of a kid were you? I would love the kids to know.
Oh, no, you wouldn't want to know.
Because, like when I was really young, there lots of confusion in the head. So how was it for you when you were growing up, listening to the stories during different seasons? Just tell us something about that.
Oh. I did not have any confusion. It's just that I didn't know a damn thing. And I realized that I don't know a damn thing. So confusion means you thought you knew something and then something else came up, so you got a little confused. I had no such situations because I just did not know a thing. I realized I don't know a thing. So naturally, even if something like if somebody gave me a glass of water, I found a leaf, or if I sat up in the night, I would be simply staring for hours on end without blinking my eyes. To a point where my father started thinking, he's a physician, he started thinking I need psychiatric evaluation because all the time I'm staring at something. My thing was, in a way, to put it in this day's context, I was trying to understand what is the story of an ant, what is the story of a leaf, what is the story of a tree, what is the story of a snake, what is the story of all kinds of grasshoppers and beetles and things that I spent days and months with. This is not a very inspiring thing for children, but I think they're all past that age, so I can tell them. They put me to school when I was just 3.5 years of age because they found I was spilling out of the house a bit. So they thought school would discipline me. So there was a maid who would walk me to the school and she wants me leave inside. I threatened her, "You leave me at the gate, I don't want you to come inside." So this deal went on, she would leave me at the gate, I would wait for her to go, and then I would also go somewhere. And I found at that time I thought it was some Grand Canyon, okay? It was a Grand Canyon, in my experience. I went there and I started my biological research. So my father being a doctor, he had lots of… those days, those penicillin bottles were there, tiny little bottles. Because there were so many of them, I didn't think he needed all that, so I emptied dozens of them with medicine, whatever there was. And I filled this with tadpoles and insects and bugs and creatures, and my school bag was full of that stuff. And almost for 2.5 months, I think, I did not go to school, I did my research in this great canyon. But then one day they found out and then they destroyed everything. They called my canyon a gutter. And they threw out all my biological species that I had gathered. I don't know if some of them have become extinct, maybe I could have saved them. So that's how I began school, so it's not very inspiring for the children, maybe.
So this was around roughly in which class? You were in sixth,
No,
seventh?
I was maybe 4 years of age.
Oh, 4 years of age, yeah. You started really early, the research part.
कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि।